Hi guys, John Hasz with Ramona Music Center, back today to give some tips on ear training, primarily for guitar and for bass, although I'm sure this could be transcribed into pretty much whatever instrument you need it to be. It's a three-step system, primarily to start off with, and the whole focus is to tie together what you hear in your head with what you're playing, and kind of open up the doors of improvisation. Text message. The best way to do that is to do it through your vocal cords, because we spend so much time from the day we're born to, I'm sure, wherever you guys are right now. We use our vocal cords to, express every kind of emotion, and so the sooner you can tie what you play with what you can sing, the sooner it's a better direct connection to what you're thinking and what you hear. So the first step is, I would say, just go over, make sure that you know all your, at least your basic scales, that you're pretty comfortable with them in different keys. Know your basic chords, and be able to sing some basic harmonies. Hopefully that'll help if you're like singing along in the car, singing along to CDs. That's definitely a way to open up the floodgates. For just right now, I'm going to start off in A, that's 5th fret on your 6th string, 5th fret on your 4th string if you're playing bass. But basically choose any scale. In this case I'll do major, so A major. And what I'm going to use, Phil's busy. I'm basically going to choose any 3 or 4 random grouping of notes and play it, and just come up with something on the spot. And I'm going to sing it then. A little bit low. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That last one was obviously 6. Move your way up, so you do more complicated. You can do it just straight up and down like I was doing on that one, or you can jump around a little bit. Down da 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 dum. Down da 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 dum. Ba da 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 dum. Ba da da dum da. So that's the first step. Play it and then sing it. Try to do it in as many keys as you can until you can do it pretty reliably. I started off just doing straight notes, timing wise, but then do some weird time signature stuff. Do different phrasing. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. So little things like that. Practice everything that you're going to be practicing if you're doing sight reading. Anything on your instrument, practice phrasing. That's very important. The second step is to do the reverse. So in this example, let's do C major. So there's my C major, there's the tonic. So I'll go da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Da 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 dum, da dum dum, ba da 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 dum. You get the idea. So same thing. Go through all of your scales, do all your keys, and just make the riffs and the phrases more complicated, more longer. Obviously, try to remember as much as you can. And then the final step and the last step and this step are kind of interchangeable. Just because certain people are going to be able to relate to the last one a little bit easier, and other people will be able to relate to this next one a little bit easier. So that's up to you, but there are 3 distinct steps. Make sure that you are able to hit all 3 of them. The next step is basically, I'll choose E major. Basically sing along at the same time that you're playing. And you can start off real slow and play something that kind of makes sense, and of course you have to make everything musical. So come up with some cool melody lines in the meantime. Might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So E major, I'll start on the tonic. Oh, sorry, doing a Lydian. Here we go. So da 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 So that's kind of fast, but you can do just da 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 da. Of course, this is not a beginning exercise. I don't want you guys to think that it is, but there's definitely steps in the process that you can take wherever you are in your playing. It opens up the doors, especially if you're doing blues jams, which we have down at the store every other Friday night from 6 o'clock to 9 p.m. It's a great place to use this. A lot of the students, please take a listen to this. Try to practice this on your own, and then try to practice it at the store. It's a great thing to do with 2 people too. One thing I do with my students, I call it horse, you know, the old game that everyone plays in basketball. Basically just jam, choose a key, choose a scale, and try to do the same thing but on guitars, so that if someone plays and then have the other person try to copy the riff exactly, and if they don't get it, they get an H, you know, etc. Please email me if you guys have any questions of good ways to practice with you and your friends. If you get better, they get better, so just trade as much information as possible. Again, I'll probably come up with some kind of play-along track so we can play horse via YouTube one way or another. But again, you know, just practice. Find one of those 3 steps that really hits home with you, that you feel like you can kind of, maybe it's just outside of your reach, but you can grab onto. And there's so many different levels of complexity within each step too. So don't feel like you have to master everything before moving on to the next one. And don't ever feel like it's run its course on one step, because you can always take it farther. But that's a great way to start. Good luck. Email me if you guys have any questions. And that's pretty much it. Cool. Good luck. Bye.